Yes, okay. I can always trim it. I could trim it. Okay, and
Keep frame. This is article class, bruh. Never been done like this ever. Let's go. I'ma put my hands up. I'ma put my hands up. Cause I got haters. Cause I got haters. Put both hands up. Put both hands up.
Fleur de League. Happy Thursday when you're going to be watching this, everyone. First week of football's in the books. Yeah, that was fun. Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing good this week. LSU
Yeah?
did not let me down.
Yeah?
We spanked that Southern ass in every aspect of the game, but the bands. And I
Yeah,
will
that
get to
wasn't that
that.
was kind of very rude on Southern's behalf there. I don't know if you watched the halftime show, Aaron.
I did not, but I got the play-by-play from Tim the entire show. So
That's very fair. That's very fair. Yeah. Aaron, is that a purple and gold jersey you have on?
it is, but that's only for the Vikings because as an ex-Vikings fan, it always is still good to see the Vikings beat up on the Packers. So Trent, I know you're still crying in your tears from that terrible, terrible loss, but your young receivers will get there, maybe. But go Vikings for this week anyway. Skull.
Skull baby. How about for all those, the only other good football team in America, the Saints? Who dat?
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh, now they're real confident, but I wish everyone could have
That
seen the game thread of like of
that
just
might
watching these Louisiana people watch that game.
that might be this might be one of the greatest football teams of all time.
I mean, it was a quintessential Falcons choke job,
Exactly.
and we love to see it. I mean,
And
it's not like we lost to the New York Giants or anything, so
yeah,
it's all good.
exactly.
I had to think about it. I was like, who lost to those guys? Oh yeah, that's right. The Titans.
Yeah, it is, we'll just, I guess, hop right into it to our mental health check of the week. Yeah, I have never been so confident in a football.
Andy, quick second. That's the last week's PowerPoint.
Oh, that's episode 1's PowerPoint.
Well, while we're fixing that,
I tried to text y'all through the thing. I was like
is this the right one?
Oh, look, I see it now.
Happy?
There you go.
Are we still doing mental health checks? No,
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
we're gonna do one now.
We will now.
We're doing one because we're adding a new segment. Started 5 minutes before this video started. Andy's breakdown, or what are we calling? What are we calling it?
Andy's Wednesday overreactions.
Overreaction
Oh, yeah.
Wednesdays by Andy. So yeah, Saints. I was definitely thought we were about to have to sell the team. Offensive line was terrible. I honestly think they still were terrible throughout the most of the game. Jameis couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Defense was fine, honestly. Raging Cajuns, oh my gosh. That was the worst. I was probably the only 3 people watching the game. That was the worst game ever I've seen in my life. We had 70 yards of offense in the first half. Actually, sorry, 70 yards of 74 yards of offense in the first half. Not sure if you guys knew this. They had a lightning delay with 3 minutes left in the first half. And instead of going to halftime after, they just called that halftime and went straight to the third quarter. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. But Coach Des, he's a second half team. Raging Cajuns always have, always will be. Ended up covering. Ended up actually hitting the spread too, I think. So, all good teams win, great teams cover. That's all I gotta say. We're making the CFP. Speaking of,
Speaking of great teams covering,
yes, who covered?
I'll tell you who didn't cover.
Hmm.
Starts with an A, ends in Alabama.
Alabama, and yeah, that this should have been actually Texas win. So because of that, Aaron in our group chat, as all of you saw, thought Alabama was just going to go ahead and steamroll Texas. Tim and I both 100% confident that that was not going to happen because we actually watch college football.
I'll
And
say I was less confident once the quarterback went down, but
I
somehow
was
they still stayed in it.
I was less confident when before the game started, but I was still like half before even when Ewers went down, I was fine still. Um, and because of that, Aaron decided he was so confident that he was like, if Texas covers, I'll eat a habanero pepper. If they win, which they should have, I still think he should do it if he's a man if he's a man. He said he would do the one chip challenge, but we'll see. If Aaron wants to do the one chip challenge, he should. So, with that being
Maybe
said,
next week.
yeah, next week. Aaron did say he would eat a habanero pepper. He's mad. He's salty. He's so mad right now.
Here.
So he's
Well,
got
he's a
one,
man of his word.
and
Yep.
you,
But
Aaron, you've got to go all the way to the stem.
okay,
Y-
fine. I would
y-
just like, before I eat this, I would just like to make an announcement that I was for sure that this was Alabama's revenge tour, losing to Georgia, going against Texas, just steamrolling those boys. And then, and for the first time in my life, I was cheering on Bama and Bryce Young for that final drive of the game. I was almost brought to tears by that weird safety roughing the passer,
Yeah,
targeting thing.
That
I didn't know where to go with it, but here's a hollow. And just because I thought for sure Texas was going to lose, I'll do two. We got two. Everyone ready?
hold on before you don't put before you
just
bite
leave him
down.
in there.
Oh, here, just go ahead, start chewing, Aaron. I'll talk while you suffer. It wasn't the no call safety that got me. It was the 20-yard field goal with the half
Yeah.
ending that killed me. That's what should have done it.
That
then-
and some of those missed calls. I mean, even on that Bryce Young run there on that last drive. That
Here, we're gonna.
blatant holding call. This is great.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Aaron, are you doing well?
Maybe we should
How's
have
the?
saved this for the end of the video.
No. I want to watch him suffer through. He's gonna suffer through this whole podcast.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Hey, Aaron, what is it? How's the flavor?
flavor's fine. I enjoy a good habanero pepper. Seeds a little hot.
Yeah.
Seeds are a little hot.
You know, milk is what you're supposed to drink, right? Well,
So I thought I had milk. I didn't.
on a how bad is it? Like, give me a number here.
7 out of 10. I'd say.
7 out of 10. Okay.
That's pretty hot.
I'd say
Glad
that's.
glad I didn't lose.
Oh, it's not going to go away either. Yeah, it's going to be there the whole
It's like
podcast.
it might be me and Andy running the show today.
And then, yeah, that's fine. Well, I guess we'll give Aaron a minute to hear to recover. So we'll just go on through the week 1 recaps and kind of the overreactions with that and go from there. So let's just go down. I guess Aaron is going to have to talk here. We're going to just go down the list here, and looks like
I don't know if he's gonna have too much to say about this game. I mean,
left him
I think it was
speechless.
the biggest.
I won. That's all that matters.
Margin?
I won by a lot. I know it might be that I'm losing right now, but I won in that game. Jesus.
This is good. I can't even.
Oh,
So yeah, as we predicted, though, I mean,
holy God.
if Aaron's team stayed healthy, I mean, we knew his team was going to be a killer, and it showed. Um,
I mean, I think he
burns
had
so
what,
much.
like 5 players, 25 or more points. I think
Oh, look,
something crazy like that.
it actually does show projections on here. Let's go. Yeah, so I mean, he was projected 128 when finished with 188 and a half. Saquon Barkley, who really kind of surprised me out of everyone, decided to have a good game. Yeah,
Pretty much everyone of his decided to have a good game except for Dawson Knox.
I know. He didn't even need him though. That was the
He
No,
didn't.
I really didn't. And I thought he was gonna have the best game of his career. Nothing.
No, I was very shocked by that game. More details to come on that. I mean, I think Jim had a good game. It's it was average. I mean, usually
It was respectable.
yeah, I mean, it may that sometimes you may win with that score sometime. Or wait, oh, hold on. I was looking at projections. He finished with 100 and a half. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to win you a game in this league.
105.5. He wasn't the
Yeah,
lowest scoring team of the week.
He was
it
not the
wasn't.
lowest scoring team.
I don't
It was
think
not.
it was not.
My opponent was the lowest scoring. Sorry, Bly.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. So,
Did we lose Aaron?
Aaron, he had to Aaron.
Hold on.
Unreal. You know, he has a obligation to be on this podcast, and he just leaves at no cost. Well, whatever. We'll just keep going. So, I mean, yeah, it was just a kind of a letdown. You know, he had Cooper Cup. Honestly, I mean, he's a G that carried him, but really nothing else. I can't remember what my prediction was on this team, and I'm gonna pull it up in my notes because I think. And also for those watching, Aaron is our historian now who keeps track of all this, and he's not doing a good job. Okay, you good?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. Ish.
Yeah, for Jim's team, as I kind of predicted, I put they're my sleeper or they're just going to crash and burn. And so far, it looks like they might be on pace for the crash and burn. But it's week 1. So
Week one.
look at
We
that.
always
Look at this.
overreact in week 1.
We all overreaction week 1's as my favorite. Next, here, Aaron, which one should we go to here?
Let's go ahead and do the all I do is Winston.
All I do is Winston of Mr. Whitston versus Mr. Joey Patton of Kelsey Grammer. Man, this was a good game. Very competitive. Pretty much, I think the whole up until maybe the last game or one of the last Sunday night games, it was pretty close, a good bit of the way. I really both 150. I can't always forget the mark. What number is where usually you'll get a win? Probably it's guaranteed win. Is that like 160, 170?
Most time 150. Like if you have
Yeah.
2 players that are over 150, that's I'm the historian, but I don't know if we've ever had 2 teams just go like 150, 150.
Oh, I'm sure
or
we
higher.
have it. No, we have. I'm pretty sure I've done it.
No.
I think I did it last year, but yeah, that's usually. I mean, they're both respectable performances. I don't know if you guys have anything to say.
Ezekiel there with his big 5.5 points.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do more.
Expecting a little more. Yeah.
I definitely agree.
I would like to say that I am right about Tony Pollard, that he is a better running back than Zeke is from
Did he
last week.
did he play this much in week 1? Did he outscore?
Pollard outscored him, I believe, and I think he's on Bly's team, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll go and check real quick.
But
I know he didn't do great, but maybe it was
while we're at it, Let's check out the bench, man. Oh, if only he still would have lost. But James, you got to start Robbie Anderson and Jamal Williams.
Tony Pollard putting up the big 2 points.
Oh,
All right.
So it was just
Never mind.
it was a
yeah,
Disregard.
bad day in the running back room
yeah,
altogether.
he had eight yards rushing.
I
8
got
yards.
I got pepper brain tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
I can get 8 yards rushing.
I'd love to see you try.
I'll put a hot one on it.
There we go. That'll be next week's bet.
Yeah, okay.
Andy's
any
trying
N-
to run for 8 yards. with
Yeah, but
the
say any
Cowboys
NFL team that wants to put Andy up in some pads and just let him try to get 8 yards, I'll do the hot one challenge for sure.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't say I get which offensive line I get to choose, so I get to pick my O line. Can tell you it's not the Saints. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah,
You can pick whatever O line you want, and I still don't think you're getting 8 yards.
Can I get like 4 downs like a normal
Sure.
offense would? Okay, perfect.
Sure.
I think I'd be great.
I think you're getting hit as soon as you touch the ball.
Oh, I would cry. I'd be crying before. Next, let's go. Aaron, pick the next one.
We can go and get this out of the way. Deshaun's groping arm.
Ooh.
I was wrong. I just want to admit to all the viewers that anytime I say anything that I'm really for sure this is my guaranteed answer for you, go ahead and bet the opposite because batting 1,000 right now of being wrong. Yeah, Deshaun's groping arm was just bad.
It's week 1 though. It's week 1. We're not going to overreact. As a person who doesn't overreact, it's fine. Bly, I believe in you, even though I had you.
Boring podcast.
Yeah, you know. Bly, even though I highly doubted you in my preseason, I believe.
Oh, thanks.
All right, next game. I'm just kidding. Tim.
I just want to say I'm very proud of Clyde Edwards-Helaire for his amazing game. Two receiving touchdowns in the game.
I know
and Mr. Koo there, my kicker, give me a solid 18 points.
Oh, it could have been more too.
I'm glad it wasn't though.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I am very surprised. CE Deuce, definitely. I thought he was definitely washed by this point.
Yeah, I took a risk on him, hoping without Tyreek, he'd get a little more looks in the passing game, and one game in, looking pretty good.
I know. Yeah, you Homer picking your hometown, your college team.
No,
running
at least
backs.
mine stayed healthy.
He's healthy.
Yeah,
healthy's
mine
just
is.
a loose term. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's healthy. Bench points.
Oh, who did you have? Oh, Murray. I was like, who scored? Who dropped 30? Sorry, I saw the points before I saw the name.
Would it have made a difference? It would have not have if he had any.
No, he didn't.
Unbelievable. And then as far, I didn't check on this one. Let's check to see if only. If he would have started Jarvis and
Duvernay. I mean, what was that?
Yeah, a running
Devonta
back.
Smith putting up a big goose egg.
And if he would have put Penny or and Duvernay or maybe Jarvis, I'm too lazy to do math. I think he might have won. Actually, I think he would have won. Now I'm doing my math in my head. So Joey, be better. Don't start the right guys next time. Let's just go down this one.
Yeah, our closest game of the week.
Let's call it the game 1 of the week. After post game 1 of the week, we had Devin Silver State Slackers versus unsolicited DAC picks of Jonathan Gregory Mack. Low defensive battle, I'd probably say. Maybe not Iowa and South Dakota State, but we got Iowa State this time.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. It was fine. Very competitive. Tough with Cole Clement. Sorry. Just kind of going through. Also, to everyone, I'm sorry I did not look at all this before. Lazy.
I mean, it just looks like a bunch of players that underperformed to me.
I know. I mean, look at the bench. Well, it wasn't needed for Devin, but he had a pretty decent bench performance with AJ Dillon and Michael Carter.
I'm honestly surprised Hunter Renfrow did that bad. What did he have? Like a catch?
That. Yeah.
I mean, it's the Devontae Adams effect. He's gonna lose some targets, most likely.
Well, yeah, but I would think he still had some, though. I mean, he's just that quick slot guy. But
he's Carr's little man crush. So
I mean, someone's got to be.
Not week 1, apparently.
I mean, with Carr's eyeliner that he wears, that'd be all over it. But yeah, that was a pretty nice little competitive game between everyone, I'd say. Last one, and then was my team, sell the team.
Good effort.
I was on track to be the worst team this week, but luckily Jalen Waddle came out of, I think it was Jalen Waddle, decided to actually try, unlike the rest of my team.
Yeah, that's what, 3 players in double digits?
Gosh, it was so bad. I mean, the Kamara one kind of scares me.
Apparently now they say he might have some rib injury.
I know, and he didn't even do anything last week.
Good. I mean, it's better than Cam Akers.
Yeah, okay. I had him in another league, but so that's also a sensitive subject. But yeah, Cam Akers, no clue what's going on there.
I mean, I almost took him, and I was like, no, I'm going to go with ETN instead, and glad I did.
Yeah, ETN did fine. I think I wanted a little bit more out of him, but I mean, I'll take it for that was technically his first NFL game, I believe.
Yes.
So, yeah, kudos to Trent. I thought I was going to beat you. My wide receivers are terrible. If anyone's open to a trade, I will take a wide receiver. You will probably be, anyone watching this, you will receive a trade request from me. So just keep that in mind.
Also, be on the lookout because Andy will give you absolutely nothing for your best receiver.
Someone accepts it every year, so that's not my fault.
He's going to trade you Elijah Mitchell for Devontae Adams.
No. I'm still holding on to Elijah Mitchell.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
No, he's not sacrificing. He's not sacrificing that. No. He'll go down to your bench. Let me see. Let me try to pick out your trade. Let me pick out your trade. You're going to send someone. Okay. Why do you have 2 Miami running backs on your bench?
It's called a handcuff, Aaron.
All right, so he's going to send
handcuffing you from winning.
Yeah, he is for sure sending both Miami running backs.
No, that wasn't my plan.
No, he's got to keep one of them.
I'm sorry.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm. He is sending. He's sending Chase Edmonds, and he's sending Chase Edmonds.
Here, let me go back to my starters.
Yep, thank you. Go scroll down. No, he's just going to send you Chase Edmonds and maybe Christian Kirk. No, Christian Kirk had 15.
I want Christian. I'm going to hold on to him. I will be giving away 2 players.
Chase Edmonds and Brandon McManus.
No, he likes McManus too much. McManus can hit you a 60 yards sometimes, and that's going to be a ton of points.
I will give you a hint. They are both in this part of my roster.
Cooper?
No, I don't know. He's not giving up. He's not giving up Cooper.
I might give up Cooper. He might be a wash.
He's giving up Garrett Wilson and Chase Edmonds for Devontae Adams.
It may or may not be Chase Edmonds and Amari Cooper.
Not going to hold on to Cooper until Watson comes back?
No.
Hold on to him for 11 weeks?
I'm done with him. I'm done. He's a bum.
He's a bum.
Couldn't even do anything against the Panthers.
Hey, the Panthers gave it their best. All right. That was a good game to watch.
I guess. I don't even know who the quarterback is for the Browns right now.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, gross. He's all right, actually, but okay. Yeah. Well, that was week 1. That was a nice little taste. Yeah. As exciting as the actual games were, it was kind of boring this week for us. So we're gonna go to. I think we'll go into our segment for this one, new one we're adding, Team of the Week and Letdown of the Week. So I'll let Tim, you go ahead and go first for your Team of the Week.
I mean, Team of the Week, I got to go with Aaron's team.
Okay.
If you could put up 188 points in a week, I'd say that's pretty good. My letdown of the week. Gosh, that's 3 teams really that you could choose between. I'm gonna go with you, Andy. Sorry, you were pretty high on your team last week, so I'd say it was a bit of a letdown.
We're done. We're no longer family.
Podcast over.
I have blackmail of photos of you as a child that will embarrass you. So, Aaron, you go ahead.
Can't be as embarrassed as your team was, so.
Ha.
I got to give my team the team of the week. I was a little nervous going into it after I was.
Should we allow voting your team as team of the week?
You guys put up. You guys score above 180. You guys score above 180, then you can vote for your own team. No, but I was actually really nervous because the Knox tight end thing. I was like, all right, well, that was my big gamble of the year, and he got me half a point. So, all righty then. But actually, it turned out pretty good. But if I had to choose the team that wasn't mine for team of the week, I would probably have to say it's a hard one. I'd have to say Devin's team. I didn't have a lot of faith in Devin's team to begin with, so props to Devin for actually pulling out the win.
I think I had Devin in my, I think, to finish around kind of the middle of the group. But we'll go ahead and since we're allowed to nominate ourselves, I'm going to go for my team as the worst team of the week, in my opinion. So, yeah, absolutely putrid. I had full confidence. I was never felt so confident, I think, in my fantasy team in quite a long time. And they just hit the bed. The tradition of Andy losing week 1 continues. It's a very proud and honorable tradition that I do hold. And yeah, I just want to thank everyone for being a part of it and going along for the ride. With team of the week, I'm actually going to go someone different. I'm actually going to go with Jacob. I had Jacob as, I think, one of the, if not the worst team, I think, in the league, and he was the second highest scoring team this week, and his team played well. That's all I can say, because all I said in my notes from last week was good luck, and so this week I'll just say he played well.
And I think, almost, I know for sure you and me, Andy, both had Joey in our championship game. So
yeah.
The fact that he beat him in the first game of the season is quite a statement by Jacob.
Exactly. And kudos to Joey as well. I mean, his team did fine. It's just Jacob actually, his team did good. He had James Conner surprised me. I forgot to mention that. I didn't understand the hype on Michael Pittman, but now I might.
He hasn't been good his first few years at Indianapolis.
It was a very slow build. I mean, he didn't play much his rookie year. This is his 3rd year, I believe now. Last year was okay, and this year he's going to, I think, do some good things now.
Well, he finally has a good quarterback this year. His first year he had Phillip Rivers, and then last year he had Carson, heart attack Wentz, and then this year he finally has
this week.
Give it a second. He hasn't had time to break his ankles doing some stupid play, so give it a second.
Yeah, he'll be fine. So yeah, kudos to all the winners and losers out there, not just this league, but everywhere. It's just week 1. So next we'll go on to our week 2 predictions. Luckily, ESPN kind of does this stuff now. That's kind of cool. So we'll, Aaron, take it away. What's your opinions here? Thoughts, predictions?
Well, just looking at it, I don't really have that much faith in my team to win by 20. I saw what Trent's team did last week.
Should
No.
last time there was a spread about this amount, Aaron was super confident that they would cover. Should we?
I actually have a bet this week. Aaron's bad bet of the week. I was going to save it. I'll save it for later, or I can do it now, whichever you guys want. But just so you guys know, I feel really good about my prediction this week. So,
love it.
But I feel like for our fantasy league, I don't really have faith in my team to go back-to-back weeks, destroying like that. I see Trent's team is pretty good. So, I feel like it's going to be close. I still think my team will pull it out. But, I mean, overall, like, the lines here are what? Half a point, a third of a point. So, I mean, they're all pretty – they're all super close. So, I think it'll be a really good competitive week, and I can't wait for the trash talking to happen in the group chat we got.
I mean, I'll start it right now. I mean, bet everything you got on my team to beat Andy. I don't know how he's the favorite, but
is that a habanero challenge?
After seeing his performance last week,
is that a habanero challenge?
I'm not too worried. I'll do it.
We'll do. All right. We got to, Mr. Historian, make sure you lock that down for a little habanero challenge.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it. Loser has to eat a habanero.
Wait, so if I lose?
Yeah, if you lose,
lose. It's just straight up. If you lose,
I thought you were just doing. I thought you were pulling like an Aaron. Like you're that confident you'll win. You'll do a pepper.
Okay, first of all, if Alabama had covered, you guys had said you do the jalapeno or not jalapeno. I wish habanero pepper.
Yeah,
I just wanted to let you guys know that the burps burn too. Just want to let you guys know. Yeah, so
wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. I am not looking forward to that. But it has been written down, the loser of this battle between Tim Meeks and Andrew Thomas.
That's fair.
Has to eat an habanero.
That's fair. That's fair. And I think I'm surprised Jacob's only a half a point favored against John's team. That's a nice little Dutchtown rivalry right there. So that's going to be a pretty good game. But I honestly think Jacob's team's I think they might run away with it. I think John said in the group chat his team's back apparently, but I was telling him he's on a slump, and I don't see it coming back, buddy. He's just still.
Was he talking about his team or the New York Giants? Or both?
A myriad of things that he was talking about slumping.
I don't know. It was a rough week for him. It was a rough week for him. The Queen died, so I mean,
that is fair.
Long live the Queen.
Rest in. I think this. No, which one's England? This one, I think. Rest in peace, the Queen.
I didn't know England was on your flag, so I learn something new every day.
Yeah, Acadian flag. It's a part of the, or is that the Louisiana? No, that's the Baton Rouge flag. No,
we're doing
Acadian
great.
flag.
No, this is
yeah, because all the different times it's been owned by
fun with flags with Andy.
Fun with. I love flags. Owned by this one, Acadian was owned by the French, Spanish, English. Fun fact.
I hope someone in the comment just randomly watch this and no.
Super confident on this one. Not so much on this one. I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah, I think Jacob's gonna team. I think that's gonna be kind of my, I guess, lock of the week. I'm not gonna put a pepper on it since I already did one pepper. But this is gonna be my definite lock of the week.
You're going with locks of the week. Obviously, other than myself, I'm gonna go with Joey's team. I think he's gonna bounce back after week one. Bly's gonna have to find himself a quarterback to replace.
Man, Dad. I didn't even see his. But can I change it?
No.
And
I'm going with Joey for my lock. Lock it
think
in.
you think Blythe's going to go with the was it Cooper Rush for Dallas's backup? What you going to do, Bly? Come on.
You might. Yeah, Bly. Come on, man. I think it could happen. You never know.
I
And
mean,
then
Bly, I got 2 quarterbacks if you're willing to, offer something up.
Come back to haunt me of my comment last week. Why are you carrying
2
2 quarterbacks? Man.
two
Now we need a
30-point
quarterback.
quarterbacks, should I
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, well, you see Bly's team. What is he going to offer you? He's going to have to offer you some favors. But I would like to make my lock of the week. It is the Aaron's bad bet of the week. It is for the Detroit Lions. This is the first time in 24 games that they have been favored to win. Now I'm going to hammer that, plus I'm going to hammer the Detroit Lions total as an over 24.5 points.
like them to score 24.5, not okay.
Yeah.
So to win,
Yeah, not
and
to win by
score
24.5 points.
No,
yeah,
no, they're total. Yeah,
You're
let's say
you're parlaying this.
Yeah.
Or are you doing 2 habaneros?
who's going to do them with me? I'm about to say, like, hold on now. Who's going to bet against
God, we
me?
gotta. So that means I would have to do 2 peppers tomorrow or next week potentially, or Tim.
I mean, somebody would have to do 2
biscuit, yeah.
peppers.
So we
Either
got to do
Aaron or one of us.
Yeah, we got to do negotiations. I think like we did last week here.
Negotiations.
I don't even
So
know
we did
who
last.
the Lions playing this week.
Yeah, who are they playing?
The Washington Commanders.
All right, Commanders.
They kind of suck. They're not very good.
Yeah, but are the Lions?
Lions are better.
Ooh,
Hey, they put up over 30 points last week.
Who did they play last week?
It's not important who they played last week. What's so important?
Was it the Jets?
No, it was the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's kind of surprising, actually.
A little bit.
It was a close game.
Where are they playing?
They are at Detroit.
At Detroit.
They are the home team.
Big question though. DeAndre Swift is questionable. Is he going to play?
Hey, he just, you know what? He had a habanero pepper Tuesday night. He had to take Wednesday off. He'd be all right. He just missed practice today. That's all it said. He had a little bit of an ankle issue.
I think I might take that.
Or we might go to the group chat and see if anyone else wants to take that bet. Anyone watching, because I know you guys watch this show.
I can subscribe or push pound that whatever I'm supposed to say.
Like and subscribe button.
Smash that like and subscribe button.
There you go, smash. But nope, that's my Aaron's bad bet of the week. So come one, come all.
Well, I think you're saying they. So I might want it. So you're saying, all right, just confirming here. If they have to score over 24.5 and win
25 points.
Yes, thank you, Tim.
Yes, I think that
just because we didn't go to LSU doesn't mean you have to think you're better than us.
I don't think I'm better than you because I went to LSU.
Exactly, because you know UL's better. He knows UL's better. That's why. Okay, so yeah, 25 points and to win. I'll take that.
All right.
1 pepper?
1 pepper.
Are you doing how about a second if it like an extreme one to do the 1 chip thing?
Only if you do it too. I've learned that, trust me, from those 2 habaneros, someone else's sphincter has to be on the line for me to do a 1 chip challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna work myself up to that.
That's fair.
1 chip challenge. We'll see if I lose any bets and have to eat any habanero peppers. So
yeah. So I'm the only
like
one
mid-season.
Am I the only one that might have to eat too?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, trust me, it's a joy to do.
You know, it's going to be great if I win both of mine.
And me and Tim are just over here crying. I promise, like, I thought I could handle it because I eat spicy stuff all the time, and literally, like, I swallowed it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I can't talk right now. That's why I had to turn off. I had to turn off
Yeah.
my mic, and
I'm
I
like,
went and
you
I
were
chugged
a
some
little
coffee
quiet.
creamer. I chugged some coffee creamer. That's what I went to because I don't have any milk. So shout out to pumpkin spice coffee
And
creamer. in my
I'm
fridge.
definitely
Oh God,
I'm
that
definitely
sounds
gonna
disgusting.
I'm gonna splice that little section of the video too, just for the for the future, because that was good. So, well, that about does it. I'd say for everything. Tim, who's LSU playing this week?
Mississippi State.
Oof.
Ooh.
How are you feeling?
Still a home game. I'm feeling good. The boys got their confidence up, beating up on Southern this week, so
Ugh,
we're good.
I,
It's a home game. Might be
well,
close, but
I have to cheer for State because if not, I might get divorced.
yeah, that's true.
Is Mississippi State still running that air raid offense for Mike Leach?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mike Leach is there. They're running the air raid.
Yeah, I was. So I think it's going to be. I don't have faith in either of the defenses of that game.
I think it'll actually be a surprisingly good game, but I'm on State's side. Tim's on LSU side.
Oh, another bet in your future. You want to go for 3 peppers?
3?
I'm out of that one. I do not have a dog in that fight. I'm just hoping for a good game.
No, not on that one. And then who's UL playing? I can't
Rice.
remember. Rice. Oh, easy dub.
That Minute Maid Rice.
I know.
Cook that rice.
UL's 2-0 on the cover and the spread, so I'm feeling pretty good. But well, fun little episode, guys. I think this might have been my favorite one we've done so far.
I hated it, just to be honest with you guys. But next week, whenever Andy's eating 2 peppers, me and Tim are gonna have to run the podcast.
Yeah. It'll be a fun time. So, well, we just want to thank everyone for those 2 of you that come out and listen. To always like and subscribe. I apologize. I don't have a second monitor today, so yeah, I had to pull up the Spotify playlist. For those interested, I created a Spotify playlist just for the podcast of our opening and closing songs. So put them on repeat for you. All 2 songs. Well, everyone, thank you, and have a great week and weekend. See you next week.
See you guys.
Oh, don't do that. What am I doing?
I'm just trying to keep a straight face. I'm just bobbing my head. Oh, what am I doing? Watching any Cubic Sounds?
All right, guys. Later.